Right, hello? Let me get everything situated before we get started. Okay. I think we are good to go. Oh, before I start, I'm gonna go into the settings. Accessibility, here we go. So I believe this is from the cameras flashing whenever I take a picture, so we're gonna turn that off. And I'm not sure about the monitor defects. I'm wondering if that's what's been making it hard to read some of the aspects of like the computer bits that I've been looking up, so we'll turn that off too. And so hopefully that's a bit better for everyone. I also realized after ending the stream last time that there were at least like 2 things I could have done. Unfortunately, I did not write them down, so I only remember one of them. So that'll be one of the first things we do. So let's get back into it. All right. So something I could have done last time was filling out. Where is she? Aunt Margot over here, I'm pretty sure, but we're gonna double check what we have just to make sure. Okay, it was this page maybe? Yes, I went to stay with her and Aunt Margot. So we need to see if there's like a Margot or Margaret. Okay. Her, I'm fairly certain. And then somewhere in the evidence it mentioned every woman until Gwen was a housewife. So that should be a safe thing to put in as well. And now we just need to figure out which photo is her. She is a 5-piece, and we have a photo of them somewhere. Let's see. Okay, I missed this one here. Pop is on the left. We can also put his photo in. Let's see. Mr. Morden is here as well. That's probably him. There's people in the back as well. I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, right? So should I go with the one that looks like her or that one thing? Okay. We're gonna take a wild guess here. And we did it! Yay! Okay. Fantastic.
You're listening It's time for your headlines. Once an hour, every hour, on the 45. It's a
Okay.
bizarre development to an already tragic tale. In the
Uh-oh.
wake of the accident that took his life, some of Carl Roottrees' belongings have apparently gone missing. Most notably, a framed photo of the Roottree family from the mid-1970s that Carl had on his office wall. We interviewed a local psychologist about who would do such a thing and why. For that article, search online for WRTD News. Again, that's WRTD.
Wow, I wonder what I should do next. All right. Local investigative jazz radio station. During their news segments at 45 minutes on the hour, they have been talking about the plane crash. This most recent hour, they also talked about a picture taken from Carl's office after the plane crash and promised an interview online with a psychologist. Hi, kitty cat. During the interview, it's revealed there wasn't a break-in. Instead, someone with a key to the office took the picture after discovering the pipes burst due to the recent storm. This means it was likely someone close to the family who was aware of the photo's history and wanted to save it. The psychologist, however, also goes on to posit the culprit had an alternative agenda, specifically because nobody in the family has come forward to say they have it in their possession. A comment below the article says, "Don't believe their lies. This is just another instance of the Roottree curse being a real, true thing. I bet you Carl was murdered and the picture had evidence on it." Okie dokie, that's spicy. Okay. Don't know where we're on. Put that for now. Either company. Let's just put it in company. Hopefully I don't forget I put it there. I have been wondering if this is like an inside job. There's a long, rambly conspiracy website with very small, very red text on a black background that says that the Roottrees are cursed. It has been very recently updated with the following. Important update: with Carl and Brenda and their girls, that makes 5 new deaths. Not only that, but 3 of the 5 presidents of the Roottree Company have died mysteriously. They say Guy's car was hit by a drunk driver in '82, but no one was arrested. Then Ernie Madsen Jr. stepped down. Was he poisoned? Now, just this week, Carl died in a plane crash. This cannot be a coincidence. There's another entry that claims if you connect the dots in the pattern of the 5 pieces wrapper, it creates a Mayan ruby skull. A secret message meant to subliminally scare people away. The post before that has a link to a site that talks about how Earth has 4-corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. What? Hang on. 4-corner simultaneous 4-day time cubes. The author of this site seems to agree. An entry from a few months ago claims that the owner of the site received an email from Chris Raff75 asking him to take down his site with fake proof that Ernie Madsen Jr. actually had a heart condition and wasn't poisoned. The owner claims that although the proof looks quite credible, he knows that the proof was fake because he's an expert at creating fake evidence. The first entry is from '96 and has a blurry picture of the Roottree Candy Company factory, seemingly taken by the website's author from behind a fence and through some trees. It seems that Operation RT-29 is real. I witnessed a helicopter land on February 29th, '96. Website footer says all images and ideas by Thomas Overwood. Cool. So I processed like none of that, but we're going to start a new tab in our notes. If I have space for conspiracy stuff. So, here's here. Needs to go in, and let's go back to company, and this is going there too. Okay. This faked proof, had a heart condition, wasn't poisoned. Blah blah blah. Operation RT29. Thomas Overwood. Let's see if we find anything about Thomas. Thomas Overwood seems to have a few different sites about mysterious deaths and curses. In addition to the Roottrees Curse website, you also find one about the truth behind Spirit Cola, which claims that Spirit really stands for Satan's Plague is returning in 2000, and that in the year 2000, anyone who has drunk Spirit Cola will die. Another website is Stock Markets and the Devil's Numbers, which claims that if you multiply any stock's price by 666, then also multiply the current year by that same stock's price, then add those two numbers together and divide the entire total by the stock price, and finally subtract the current year, you'll always end up with 666. Okay. All right, dear. I do want to know if this person we're doing this for is someone we should be doing this for. Oh, more conspiracy. Some people claim that they're changing the candy recipe to include more and more chemicals, and that this was done in cooperation with bad actors from an unknown government. They claim that due to a loophole in the calendar, it is possible to get away with nearly any crime on a leap day so long as it isn't discovered until after the day is over. And that every 4 years on a leap year, the Roottrees Company hosts a meeting with foreign agents to conspire to poison our children. Their proof is that Roottrees candies contain polyglycerol polyresinolate, an ingredient of the candy that wasn't there when it first released. Oh, hi, kitty cat. What's up? Hi, Pear Bear. Well, come here, crybaby. Hi, bud. No. Come sit with me, bud? Maybe. All right. You let me know what you decide, okay? They claim it is added in an attempt to addict people and eventually induce mind control. The website claims to sell pills that counteract this effect for children that have already eaten the candy. You do an additional search for polyglycerol, and it seems to be an emulsifier in chocolate approved by the FDA and widely used across many products. Cool. Before I get back to family stuff, let's just, for the sake of it and the fun of it. Okay. Well, that was fun. Wait, time cubes? Nothing relevant. Wait. You begin to read this site and come to the conclusion that the words "no relevant results" isn't a strong enough description for what you're seeing here. It's a massive column of technical terms that aren't real and confusing rants you can't find any meaning in. Regardless, it won't help with your search. Brad. Taking advantage of my need to look into everything. I see you, villains. Blah, 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 we did that. Okay, this is done. Is there a way for me to, like... I don't know. I'd like to... Oh, there's still 4 left. If things can, like, disappear once I'm done for them, so they're not, like, in the way. Okay. We need to find... Let's put his picture in. Right? Right? Yeah. Okay. Pops. We need to see if we can find his name. I also went on like a really long rabbit chase last time with Ernie Jr. So this could be one of them, maybe, or over here. Okay. Aunt Gwendolyn. So that's Aunt Gwendolyn. This is Mr. Morden. Mr. Morden was... Shoot. Where did I have it? Are you helping me, Pear? Are you gonna solve the mystery? Okay, Guy Hudson. Angie. Angie and Christopher. Angie is... Perhaps instead of... I don't know, maybe trying to remember what I was doing is not the move, and I just need to keep reading, because we didn't finish this last time. We've got Aunt Margot. Okay, we've read all this last time. An entry entitled Dynasty from Lauren's diary, written in 1958. It focuses on the day her grandfather announced he would step down as president and the meeting to determine his successor. I wish I had been a fly on the wall today. Clancy told me that everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets for holding on to it so long. With architects, preachers, and lawyers... Okay. That's a good thing to highlight. Peace looks like it's spelled wrong. This is one I can never get right. That looks even wronger. Okay. And we already got the preachers out of the way. So, okay. Clancy is possibly one of her siblings. Nobody's got time for candy, so with the 5 pieces refusing to step up, it came down to us next gens. Okay, so it skipped a generation. Skipped for succession. Okay. Pop argued at length that the company should stay with our branch of the family since we still have the Roottrees name. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he's the one who has volunteered. Okay. No, that doesn't clear. Save. Here. Clancy brother. Which one? Maybe the oldest? So maybe he's second oldest? But he's the one who has volunteered. Instead, it ended up going to Zach. Even though his surname doesn't match the candy, he's the firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. There we go. I'm not sure how that's relevant to running a company, but Granddad has always had very particular views when it came to his bloodline. This needs to move. 2. Shoot. This can be deleted. Hopefully that is true, and I didn't. Zach Morgan. Firstborn of first. Ask Clancy if it ever came up that a woman could take over. After all, Angie's older than Zach, and I'm next oldest of us all, but he just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told Ma it wouldn't go to us. Mother, ever the quick-witted, at least with catty remarks, countered back. Maybe if they wanted it to go to the only member of the family who looks like he samples the product. Okay. I wish I could edit those after highlighting. Firstborn of first 5-piece. Comments above is about. Okay. And Angie is. older than all of us. Thank you. Firstborn son of the firstborn 5-piece. Angie's older than Zach, so they could be siblings. And him. And he was president number... President 2. Get out of here. I need a picture of him. He is not 5-piece. He is this one? And that's him. Based off the rude comment. All right, did I do it? Unless she's not a sibling. Okay, and let's see if maybe Clancy goes here. Oh. That's not... Oh, we're guessing. Oh, we're guessing. I shouldn't do that. No. 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 Put a pen in it. Okay. I wanted Eli to stand all the way on the left, since to me he looked a lot like Pop did, but I was outvoted. And that's Eli, I think, right there. Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed an actual notebook for the things I don't really want to... Like, for the things... I think that little one is... Sam, maybe. That could also be Sam, but that doesn't make sense. Okay, we're gonna do pictures of the siblings. So I think it goes like this. Right? I took too many photos all at once. This was not a good way to do this. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just going based off of how old they look. This is Eli. Oh, goodness. There's Elias Roottrees. And there's a junior, but he's too far removed to be a junior, so he is probably Eli. Oh, shoot. Okay. Put a pen in it. Hmm. I think Sam's the little itty bitty one. Angie's older than Zach. Which makes me think she does go over here. He definitely goes in one of those two. Okay, next page. An entry entitled Sam from Lauren's diary, written in 63. From a previous entry, you learned that Elias Roottrees had given in to his wife and announced that Sam, an obscure relative, was to be included in family gatherings. Gwyneth had been pushing to include Sam for quite some time. Lauren writes, "Why Sam? I have many distant relatives I've never met. After all, Granny had sisters, and Granddad had a brother or two, but I was told trim their branches from the family tree. So why is Sam special? Nothing adds up, and I'm not the only one to realize." Angie summoned all the next gens to a secret meeting in Zach's office. Gwen's in Paris, but the rest of us, including Miracle's boys, spent ages trying to unravel the mystery. I didn't recognize Sam at Uncle Junior's wedding to Patsy last year. Reorder family. At the reception, when I asked who Sam was, Pop shushed me and said it was complicated. Clancy swore he saw Sam working alongside the farm hands EC and John when he used to drive past the old Anderson farm on his way to work. Okay, so Sam is not the tiny child. Sam is older. Upon hearing that, Zach checked the records and managed to confirm all three are on the books. Eli, Miracle's youngest, not my brother, even chimed in. So maybe Eli M. Okay, let's see, Eli. I bet this is Eli C. And this is Eli M. I'm just assuming the M because everyone's got Miracle in their name. So we'll go with that for now. We'll highlight this just in case we need it. And reorder that to family. Or Miracle family. Okay. Apparently, when he was riding his mini bike alongside the farm a few weeks ago, Sam gave him some old tools and taught him how to make the bike's engine faster. None of us think that proper for a multitude of reasons, but Eli certainly seems thrilled. At the end of the day, nothing explains why an outsider has cozied into family affairs, especially one who works on the farm of all places. Whatever happened to blood is thicker than syrup? Why is Granddad making an exception now? Because that's an affair, baby. Sam's an affair, baby, probably. Clark. Clark's getting married and, in my opinion, far too young. He's barely 18 for God's sake, and Danielle isn't much older. but openly confronting them would make me a hypocrite. After all, Jacob and I got married at 16. Clark, like the rest of his generation, is a free spirit. What else do you call a group of kids growing up with more money than any one person can spend? They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers and all sorts of nonsense. The only one who has any discipline is Carl, but that's because Pop forced Clancy to send him to the academy. This is Clancy. We're gonna go junior, and we're gonna go senior on this. Okay. Okie dokie. Clark and Danielle were a thing. Clark is a free spirit. Pop force Clancy, send to the academy. There you go. Maybe I'm just getting old, but our generation was never so bad. My brothers all seemed to pursue passive knowledge, and the most rebellious thing any of us ever did was bring home someone who would be illegal to marry if we lived anywhere south of Pennsylvania. Okay, so someone's in an interracial relationship. Pop seems to have gotten over it because Edward is set to take over his department once he retires. So there's an Edward as well. I'm assuming this is Edward. Maybe? And what was he doing? He was taking over his department. And as for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart. Oh, I'm loving this game so far. This is fun. It satisfies my nosy need to know things. It's also very fun. Just like the searching component of it, I find very fun. I work in a library, so like being able to like find things, is like what I'm all about. So, yeah, it's been a good time. And I've been having wrist issues, and it's a pretty like laid back game in terms of like the controls. So it's something I can play while I wait for my joints to get themselves together. Have you finished it? Or are you like in the middle of it too? Oh, yeah, the first time I played it, the first session, I totally was like, this is going to be a problem for me. Yeah, we'll see how far I get today. It does have a nice progression where like it keeps feeding you information so you don't get too stuck. Well, if you find any good ones, it's not quite the same. but when I was sick a while back, um, I played through like two or three of the Room games. Oh yeah, I'm it's probably really annoying to watch, but I'm constantly flipping back between all the things I've read like 50 times over. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you have a good day at work. Oh, they're fun. They're more like puzzle boxy. Um, and then or like it's like sometimes it's a box, sometimes it's a table, sometimes it's a whole room that you're solving, and like it just kind of progresses throughout each game. Um, and I love them. I think I'm not like 100% done with the third one because there's like multiple endings or whatever. But I blasted through like three of them while I was sick, and they are very fun. I think I have not played Nancy Drew, but I'm honestly thinking about it because I feel like I would like them. Um, they kind of remind me of like I don't know, like the hidden object or like puzzle type games I liked as a kid. Okay, is there like a first one to start with though? Like which Nancy Drew game do I play first? I know there's a lot of them. I guess I could just look up what the first one is, but well, play them in release date order. That sounds like a good call. Um, it'd be nice to just see how things progress in time. Yeah, I'll look up whatever order they're in, and I'll add it. I'll add it to the list. Yeah, absolutely. I'll have to make sure that I don't already have one like on my wish list, because I have definitely thought about it. Okay, yeah. Um, put them in the chat, and then I will keep an eye out while I keep reading these diary entries, if that's cool with you. Oh, I do have Return of the Overdin on my Steam wish list actually. Um, I always wait for sales because, you know, budgets and all that. Um, I don't know if I've heard of the other two, but I will absolutely look them up. Thank you. Oh, okie dokie. Space out for a second. But yes, maybe the next time Oberdin's on sale, I'll get it because I've been eyeballing that one for a while. I hear a lot of good things about it. And I'll definitely have to look into the other two. Um, I am trying to be good though. I'm very bad about just like playing a game halfway through and not finishing. So I'm trying to make sure I finish the games I start. And try not to like have too many going at once. Um, okay. So, um, Jacob and I, Clark and I. My brother, any of us ever did. Someone who would be, okay, so one of the three brothers and Stephanie is going to be Stephanie's going to be somewhere along this third line here. And the redheaded twins are, well, I'm assuming they're going here because I'm assuming Angelica and Zach are siblings and she's the older one. Okay, and we already have the kids here. So I bet she's down there. Hang on. May have grown up in an unconventional family. CM. Well, maybe not. Okay. Well, we will figure that out later. Back here. And as for me, my first published book, Swashbuckle My Heart, is based on the pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob when we were walking in the woods after school. I think he'd be proud that Clark and I are carrying on his name. And then next gen. And what's her name again? Stephanie Jones. Save. Back to the other thing. Down. Even my cousins are doing well. Zach's not a bad president after all, and his sister seems to be doing a good job raising her twins. Gwen is Gwen, but at least she came out of the divorce with her head held high. She even told us she might come home next year so we can meet her kids. But the free spirits in any other family, they'd all end up on the streets, even Clark. Clark is down here somewhere. And he's giving older vibes. Don't forget, family trees use surnames from birth, even if the person changed their last name after marriage. Always use a person's most recent occupation. Cool. Okay. Clark is her kid. Okay. Please don't be more than one Clark. And he is somewhere in here. He should look like the parents. So dark hair, probably. The number of times I think I'm like really doing something here, and then there's at least 2 or 3 names, and I'm like, actually, I'm nothing. Okay. I bet this is little Stephanie. One of these 3 dudes. Wait. These are the twins. We're not accidentally closing out our king, Jesus Christ. Bonnie. Bonnie, Guy. That's Miracle. Jim, Clark, Carl, and Eli M. Good God. Okay, wait, no, that's young Carl in the middle. So, wait, I can add your... Get out of there, sir. Okay. So, we've got Timothy Chalamet in the back. And this guy up in the front. And Clark is married to a Danielle. Okay. Please. Thank you. God. Okay. And he wants to be... He wants to be something creative. Oh, an author maybe? If they're both carrying on his name? And then I'll just pick a photo? No? No? Okay. Let's see. Or... The internet's probably not going to tell me anything about him, but... No, that's fine. Pirate stories I used to invent with Jacob. I think he'd be proud. Okay, but he was in the army. Let's see. But he wants to be... They all want to be artsy-fartsy boys. Let's see. Okay, we'll just leave that empty. And I still don't know who she divorced. And I don't know who her dad is. And we don't know who he married. And there's another Eli. What generation is that? This one. I'm gonna go with Tiny Boy. No, well... Let me read that picture again. Five-piece photo. I wanted Eli, but was outvoted. I would like to do it on my own if that's okay, which unfortunately means you'll have to watch me go in circles, but I will get there eventually. Didn't think it fair. Okay, no, that's not it. That's Clark. They divorced though. They split up. Okay. And she had the twins. We don't know who's technically older. I'm trying to not use.
But we'll see. We have the twins tentatively over here. And we need Angie and I, since Miracle was in it. Only the 5 pieces. On Gwendolyn. Can I delete photos? I have far too many. Show photo items. No. And they all, let's see. Okay, so he's the older of the two over here. If the art is anything to go by. Yeah? Cool. And I still don't know who they are. Okay, you find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, but you can get to individual pages from your search engine. Wild Bill Williams was the leading man of some non-notable movies in the 1950s. He appeared in an adventure movie called Fortune Favors the Grave, which has yet to be released for home audiences. You don't find any additional information about that film. He was known for his good looks and off-screen romances, specifically with blondes. He was married 4 different times to 4 different actresses. There's a famous Hollywood rumor that he even approached Marilyn Monroe at a party and that she was already aware of his reputation. And he grew up in France. Alright, Billiam. And that's a stage name. Fortune Favors the Grave. Let's try that. Hey. Okay. Well, we can just highlight him and put him. Let's move him. You go here. Alright, sir. Can I look, man, I don't... That's not how... It's not how catalogs work. Non-notable movies in the 50s. He was known... Grew up in France. Before the birth of her second kid. No, give me the names. I'm looking for something French. I'm looking for something French. We've got the LaRue's, but they don't go there. LaRue's probably go over here. Yeah. Wait, no, I saw... We've got LaRue's here. We've got a LaRue there. And... Rafferty LaRue's a little concerning. What happened here? What happened here, guys? Note attached. Couldn't make the reunion, wishing you all from Paris. Conquistador is so funny. Yeah, where's, I mean, look, I've got a track from some other song. Give me Conquistador's music. I want to know. Periodicals. Yeah, but what was in here? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Marina, blah, blah, blah. Carl's cousin. Jim. We already did him. Second cousin Ernie. Second cousin Ernie, who was the president of the company. and I, since Miracle was in it, so that's... Okay, that's Miracle. That's another picture of him. And then... Bob even had it framed. Only the 5 pieces. Miracle was in it, but the 3 of us were all about the same age. 1, 2, 3, so that's not him. That's this one. Yeah, because they said only the 5. Okay. On Gwendolyn. And I got my star people. Okay. Family man. Blah, blah, blah. No. Okay. So we have these 3. And we need... Well... Oh boy. Okay. Her on. Use surnames from birth even if the person changed their last name after marriage. Okay. They posed us in front of the camera with Mr. Morden, who was there with Aunt Gwendolyn. Let us see. There's... Okay, so... housewife. They were all housewives. Right, and then... And I'm just assuming that based on the last names, but it says last names, surnames from birth, which Gwendolyn Roottrees, and then so maybe she's... But I don't know who's older and who's younger. I mean, they're twins. And they all wanted to be artsy fartsy. That is the Angelite Sense Miracle was in it, and the three of us were all about. Oh, because he's like a lot younger. He's a lot younger than them. The other siblings. So he does go here. I need to not doubt myself. And then. Drama about company. Ernest Madsen Jr. taking over. Originally trained to succeed Zach, but had been passed up. Someone younger, would they? There's a list of names. Madsen. Okay. We're gonna put. Come here. Come back. Oh boy. Guy Hudson. Oh, well. '82 was taking over. Little is known. Originally trained to succeed Zach, but had been passed up. No. Okay, wait. So we have second president, and I still need to figure out where Guy Hudson goes. No, and this needs to be a root tree as well. Okay, so I have all these people. This is the 5 pieces. Okay, so granddaughter of Elias and Gwyneth on her father's side. Her mother's family is called the Castles. 5 pieces. Lauren's father was in this generation. Yada yada yada. Okay. And left her to raise her son Clark alone. She never remarried, only had 1 kid. Clan stress. Oh, Clan Sid. Okay. The Clan Sid Trust is a highly unusual corporate arrangement named after Clancy Edward Rootree, who was Elias's son and the Rootree Candy Company's head lawyer. Okay. That's important. Highlight. And we'll leave that in company. Okay. Due to its unique nature, it's often brought up in online discussions about financial matters and inheritance as an oddity. The company mandates that a fixed percentage of its profits are split every quarter amongst bank accounts representing each direct relative of Elias and Gwyneth. An account is created for each blood relative at birth and first accessible when they reach 18. The actual numbers have never fully been disclosed to the public, but due to the ever-increasing success of the company, it is a significant amount of money. The Clan Sid Trust is known for being essentially impossible to get around due to many checks and balances written into it. Still, there have been a few situations in which family members have tried to forcibly remove another member from the trust. Most details online are pretty vague since the matters are handled internally. The only information you discover is from a university law school, which apparently had a guest lecturer talk about the Roottrees versus RR in '94. While looking into the Clan Sid Trust, you often find mentions to the 5-piece guarantee, which went into effect at the same time. Beep. Okay, Roottrees versus RR. I'm never going to type this name right. You find very few details about this particular incident with regards to the Clan Sid Trust. A student that attended the lecture about it wrote the following on a legal oddities website. From what you can tell, RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a fellow family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted two arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, they committed a significant crime against the family member. Still, due to the ironclad wording of the trust, it was impossible to remove any direct descendant of Elias without completely dissolving the trust. Direct descendant. Okay. What was the other one? The 5-piece guarantee. The 5-piece guarantee, in combination with the Clan Sid Trust, was Elias Roottree's attempt to ensure that the Roottree Candy Company would remain a family business for eternity. In isolation, it is somewhat baffling. The yearly salary of Roottree's president is always locked to the price of a single pack of 5 pieces. When the 5-piece guarantee went into effect, this was 25 cents a year. Now it's closer to $4. Combined with the Clan Sid Trust, however, it makes a bit more sense. Elias wanted to ensure that only his direct relatives could afford to be president, and he knew that because their passive income was tied to the profits of the company, they would have a vested interest in keeping the company as profitable and successful as possible. Whether or not this was a smart or successful decision is widely debated, both online and in person, by economics enthusiasts of all levels. So there's an RR acting shady up in here. I don't think I have any RRs filled out, but someone committed a crime. Is there a reason I put an Angelica there? Over here. Lawyer. You're not correct. You're wrong. Okay. Oh, yeah, because your name's wrong. We gotta figure out which Rootree you are. Elias. Clancy. Rootree. Miracle. Elias C. Elias M. Well, surely. Unless these two need to be switched up. But they were in the 5-piece photo. But she could. Let's see. Let's look again. No, they have to go there. It's like there being way too many Johns in my family. Like we have there's other names and I understand why, but it's doing my head in a little bit. It's okay. We'll get through it. Honestly, there's too many miracles too, but at least all the miracles are over here, right? Like, we got them. I don't have to worry about them. Maybe I'm wrong about this Elias, but... Oh, hello. How cute? I mean... I feel like it's pretty neutral on the cute. People are dead and families are being shady, but like it's kind of cozy in a way if, you know, you think puzzle games are cozy. I feel like I have a very skewed definition of cozy. I'd say it's pretty awesome. You've caught me at a bad moment though. Okay, well this is definitely lawyer. I don't want to switch them because these two are supposed to go here for sure. But if she was correct... Oh, completely correct. So I could have some of these people right. Oh, I'm okay. It's starting to get toasty in my apartment, so we might have to end it soon. But other than that, I'm alright. How are you? Oh, like a soft one or like crunchy ones from like a bag from the store? Oh. Well, enjoy. Let's see if I can figure anything out before it gets too hot in my apartment to keep running things. And unfortunately, my AC doesn't work too well. Yes, but that's all you're getting out of me. I don't know, man. My brain's not really here today. Okay. Depends on the question. Oh, so I haven't added anything yet, like customized stuff, because I kind of want to like make some things myself. Like I want to do some art for my profile picture and like maybe like kind of like interstitials like for breaks and things like that. Um, so it's a work in progress. Um, but I'm also just chilling, so it's, you know, people want to watch, they can watch, and if not, that's okay too. Oh, thank you, but it's alright. Um, I kind of have some ideas of what I want to do. No, that's alright, but thank you. Okay, so Harrison Lane. You find some information on a website about old films that are not yet available on VHS. The site is not very well organized and the search is broken, blah blah blah. Okay. Harrison Lane was a television actor with a major role in Guys Like Us and some other films. His largest role before Guys Like Us was as the villain in the first season of Western Frontiers. Due to the popularity of Guys Like Us, the studio brought Lane back to play the villain's twin brother, this time as a hero joining the protagonist. Western Frontiers has no connection to the Roottrees. Harrison Lane seems to be a dead end. Okay, so that is fine. mean, a junior can be, I think, further down the line, but... Oh, let's see. Angelica Morgan. Jim and Diamond. No. Guy Hudson. With his twin sister. Okay. Angie and Christopher. Christopher Hudson. And then we have... He was president. Guy Hudson is 3. That doesn't... What if I swapped you guys? You the younger twin, mister? Ha ha ha, I was the younger twin. Okay, who'd I get right? Okay, so we need to fix... We need to fix that other dude. Okay. Not knowing who I have right. But now I know who I need to fix. We need to fix... Oh, well, he doesn't have an occupation yet. But we need to fix... this guy. And I need to figure out her picture. She is new gen. So she's somewhere in here. This, actually, that's another picture of this thing over here. Right? Yes. And this, oh, that's probably her. Hang on. That picture again. There's a redhead back there. Okay, which means she is... I completely forgot what name I put in there for her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's Windows. Hudson. Okay, wait, what name did I have in there before? I will ask for help. I don't remember what name I deleted out of there to fix him. Oh no. It's probably a Hudson though. Oh, Bonnie. Okay, I had the name completely wrong anyways. Yeah. And Ernie and I had to stay strong, especially for Nicole's Debbie. Oh, I've seen a Debbie somewhere else in here. Putting on a statement supporting Stephanie. She could use the publicity her daughters bring. Don't let our conflicts spread to the next generation. CM. Carl. Miracle. Clark. Zach, son of James and Gwendolyn, and grandson. Okay, we got him. He is... I kind of want to start deleting things I don't think I need, but I'm also terrified of deleting something that I might need later. Jim, Raymond, Diamond, Wolf. I think I can delete this page. Yeah. Okay. Eli. That's such a good idea. Miracle III and his wife Nicole. Oh, that's right. There's more than one Nicole, but that is probably where that Nicole goes, because the Madsons are somewhere over here. Okay, and we have the Mordens, and we have Bonnie. Bonnie, Guy, okay. Ernie Jr. is in here somewhere. Caroline, Gwyneth M, Gwendolyn, Miracle Jr. That's so many names. And I just need to figure out what these other brothers did. And honestly, well, I'm stuck here with Clark. Clancy. Zoom out. Everyone got quite heated. Granddad was furious that none of his sons would take over, but that's what he gets for holding onto it so long. Architects, preachers, and lawyers. Okay. We're gonna go architect here. And lawyer here. lawyers, architects, and preachers. Wait, do I have my names mixed up again? Granddad was furious none of his sons would take over as president, but that's what he gets. Pops argued. I'm not even sure Clancy would have wanted it, but he volunteered. Ended up going to Zach. He just laughed. I'll never forget the cuss words Pop used when he told. There's something about the family lawyer somewhere, and I think I'm getting my names mixed up again. I think. And that's why. Perhaps. Back here. Or in my notes. Company. Ernest. Clancy. Elias's son and the Roottrees lawyer. Okay, yes. Candy companies have Uncle Junior's wedding. And there's 2 Patricias. Because of course there is. Other names. There are other names, y'all, please. Okay. It's fine. We're fine. It's okay. Father, Pop. Okay, so that is Clancy. And she said, yeah, so he's correct. I just need other people to be correct as well. Architect, housewife. Architect, lawyers, and preachers. Okay. So we need to work on somebody else. Gwen was the first one to be anything other than a housewife. So, housewife. Guy, Hudson, Angie and Christopher. Product line, blah, blah, blah. Oh, this is Caviar Guy. Right. I don't know what you were thinking there, bud. Wow. Okay. Well, twin sister, they both appeared in the company's advertisements at the end of the year. Guy's uncle has decided to take an early retirement with his wife, Clara. Plan to reflect on a life well lived. Guy is new, but he is eager. Okay. And they have 2 daughters. Okay, so they have daughters. Unknown. But they'll have last name of Morden. And I need pictures of them as well. Let's see. A large number of cursive signatures. We got 3 people here. Gwendolyn. Let's see, what were the 2 Morden options? Caroline and Gwendolyn. So Bonnie, Guy, Gwendolyn, Gwyneth. Okay, based off of Dad's face. We're gonna go older here with the glasses and younger there. Just cuz. Guardian, adoption or otherwise. Oh. I should stop changing it. I need to figure out. If I can figure out what these 3 kids did, we're like good to go. What did your brothers do, ma'am? My brothers all seem to pursue paths of knowledge. And one of them had... Okay, he had... Hang on. Wait, no. Let your belief fuel me. Okay. Stephanie Jones for city council. Well, okay, no. She's talking about her generation more broadly. Maybe I'm just getting... Our generation was never too bad. Okay, so that's not necessarily one of her brothers. It's just someone up here. Someone along this line. They all pursued intellectual things, paths of knowledge. What are my options? Let's see. Oh, there's a few. Let's see. Fifteen in here. More money. They all aspire to be musicians and artists and dancers. Yeah. Clark is marrying. Where did it go? We have Danielle. I also need a picture of Clark. Clark is in here. Looking at their faces. We're studying, we're studying. We're studying, we're deciding, we're picking, we're choosing. We are... Oh, hang on. Vote for Stephanie Jones for City Council. Grown up in an unconventional family. Oh, but she's got like that curly... No, we're not. We're guessing too much. We're guessing too much. CM. CM. C. Wait. Morden. Okay, Caroline. Gwen. Where did it go? Where did it go? It was here. It was here. Stephanie may have grown up, blah, blah, blah. Carl, she could talk to your girls about putting out a statement. just gonna pick a Stephanie. The first Stephanie! Yeah! Hell yeah. We've done it, gang. Oh, I locked so many things. Extra things. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna check and see how hot it is in my apartment because it's starting to get toasty. Wait, I want to zoom out and see all. It's like 76 in my apartment, so I'm probably gonna have to call it a day here. But I just want to look at this because it's beautiful. Look at all of that weird yellow green. And we have all the 5 pieces now. We're missing spouses, I think, but we have all the main 5 pieces. Yay! So, thank y'all for watching. We will definitely pick this back up at some point because, like, I'm in too deep. Have a good rest of your day, and hopefully I will see y'all next time.